good evening, good afternoon. Welcome to the Fiberific live craft and chat. If you are watching live, make sure you have got your chat on live chat, not top chat. YouTube like to think that they know what we want to see. They're not always right. Good morning to everybody who is already in the chat. I've been setting up and getting things organized, watching the chat already start. That's really encouraging for me. So thank you to those of you who jump in. December is here. It is now here, right here in Brisbane, Queensland. It is the 3rd of December. Much to my daughter's chagrin, I still have not as yet put the tree up or even gone to the storage unit to get it out of storage so she can put it up. Apparently that's my job for this afternoon. I haven't agreed to this job, but that's what she wants me to do. So, but what I have done, and she hasn't seen it yet, is I have Christmasied up the Fiberific set a little. Kim says there's one behind you that counts. Awesome. Thank you, Kim. See that, Abby? It counts. It counts. Gabby says, hi everyone, just listening for now, driving home. We'll talk in about an hour. Awesome, Gabby. Drive safely. Drive safely. So, it's December. And one of the things that happens to me in December is that I get totally frazzled. So I'm always in some sort of level of frazzeledness. That's a word, right? Frazzeledness. And December, it's like the pinnacle of my frazzle time, because maybe not so much last year, but this year we have our family coming. So it's just my brother and his children and their family and my mum and her partner, which doesn't sound like a lot, but considering last year there was just myself, my husband and my daughter, we realized we really like having everybody here. Spanish Chick saying, I thought your frazzle time was in July. July, I'm not so much frazzled as overwhelmed and overworked. I know what I need to do in July, which is just make as much stock as I humanly possibly can. Whereas in December, I keep forgetting what needs to be done. Like, we need to decorate. We need to meal prep for Christmas Day. We need to make a list to go shopping for the things to buy for Christmas. Anyway, yeah. It is one of those crazy times. I've never had a tree count that had one grow but not count. I'm not quite sure. I think I've missed something. I have not been sleeping well because it is horrible and hot. It is like walking in soup outside of the shack right now. So I have the air conditioning just like going, not so much to make it colder, but to make it less soupy. It's too soupy for me. I'm not a fan of soupy air. Freaky prefers Fraggles. I also like Fraggles. They're very tasty. Roasted on a pit roast. You could make Star Wars snowflakes on your cry cut. I can totally do that now, can't I? Oh my gosh. So, yeah. All the things to cry cut. Lego Bob says it's disgustingly sticky. Yes, it is. I first woke up this morning at 6:30 and I was like, this isn't so bad. That's all right. I can deal. Then I realized that the air conditioning had been put on in our room overnight and I wasn't aware. So I was like, I stepped out of my bedroom and went, oh no. Stop calling it a cry cut or it will make you cry. I mean, I've been watching a lot of international YouTube things and there's a lot of people who call it cry cut. John O'Brien, you're right. You're right. I live in subtropics, not tropics, but it's still accurate. Yes. Oh my gosh. It is a crazy time. International YouTubers are wrong. Star Wars snowflakes count as Christmas decos, don't they? Yes, they do. Jackie's asking this question because I'm not sure if, I think I have mentioned it, but I'll mention it again. It is, there's rules for my machine, and it is I can make things to learn how to use it. I can, so that's pretty well anything. I can make Christmas decorations and I can make Christmas presents. After Christmas, it's free for all. So lots more Fiberific logo things, plus also more things. Hair goes frizzy even when it's been made straight and super. Yeah, my hair this morning basically had its own postcode. I had to do a lot to make it this good. So, you know, don't bag the hair today. No one say anything worth commenting on. I have to switch computers. Okay, quickly say all the important things. I have no idea what to throw in to be a smarty pants. My brain just went blank. Which of my 5 Danishes should I eat first? Oh my gosh, maple Danish first. End with the apricot because that's my favorite. So, I mean, that's true. So we were at retreat and I kept calling the machine a cry cart, and Lynn and Kim kept getting up me for it. And then we get to our room later that evening and there's a great big giant cricket, like the actual insect, on the curtain next to my pillow on my bed. It was not good. I did not enjoy that. It was not my finest moment. I'm not the greatest around jumpy bugs and spiders. Well, spiders jump too, so they're jumpy bugs as well. So I'm going to work on my queen today, but before I get it out, because I'm just cooling down, I've just been running around a bit and I really don't want to pick up the yarn right now. Does anybody have any questions for me? Any suggestions for Christmas decorations, things like that? I would love for you to throw them here in the chat. If you are making Christmas decorations, I know that the Gamer Widows has been hardcore making Christmas decorations for weeks. Not me. Leave it till December, of course. Yeah, because I've been working on other things, but, you know, also I forgot. So, you know, there's that. Can you all hear me and everything all right? So one of the things that happened this week is my monitor was playing up a little last week. And my husband needed a second monitor. So I went, look, dude, you can have this one that's playing up for me. You just wanted a secondary for Excel spreadsheets. For me, it was playing up with some color stuff. So he doesn't care about that. And so, I had to go and buy a new monitor. I needed a new monitor, but I ended up, you know, when you go into a store and they talk you into, well, they didn't even talk me into it. It was like, have you seen this one? I went, oh my God, no, I have not. I require this monitor. So it is, enormous. Is basically, so I went with, because I was thinking of getting 2 monitors because I have to have a lot on my screen, especially for live streams. So I was thinking about getting 2 monitors and I ended up getting one, and it's one of those sort of big curved ones. So I'm adjusting. It's taking some adjusting too. But it was also a dash higher than what I had, like by about this much. So I've had to change all the camera angles and the microphone and everything. So yeah, it's been, yeah, anyway, so, you know, shh, don't tell anybody. Sorry, that's just to upset John because he's back. Her monitor is the size of my TV. Your TV is way bigger than this, Kim. What are you talking about? Kim has been rearranging her sewing table so she can fit a heat press on it. I've been looking at options to make a cricket space in my craft room in the house, and I found this really cool sort of thing on wheels. It may work. I'm going to go and have a look at it. It's at IKEA. Not doing that. Actually, that'd be a really nice thing to do today, honestly, because they have air conditioning and the storage unit doesn't, and I don't want to go to the storage unit to pick up the Christmas tree and all the decorations. I use my TV in the lounge room as a monitor sometimes. Not at the moment though, because it is also dying. What is with all the tech dying? Anyway, my husband and I are having a disagreement over my definition of dying versus his definition of dying. His definition of dying means it's dead and you can't turn it on. Mine means that it's dying, and basically everything has 3 suns. So they've got these big white globes. And it's quite funny, like if there's a driving scene, there's a sun above the mountain, there's a sun peeping out the side of the mountain. There's also the sun, you know, the actual sun for the shot. And there's normally a sun which is creating a spotlight directly on the vehicle that's driving. It just seems to be worked out that way, but it's really awkward when it's just a, you know, talking head, because it ends up being like one here, and one over here or something. So it's very annoying. He doesn't care. I care. Benfi, my better half has a big curved monitor. Glad he loves it. Glad he loves it. It costs more than my washing machine. Mine was not that expensive. Mine was not the cost of a washing machine. I don't think. No, it was not. Yes. I'm most sad about my divorce because my ex isn't a manager at IKEA. Do you not have another IKEA that you could go to? So it doesn't matter for the cricket he watches. I know, but he tends to watch the cricket in his new man cave thing. So my washing machine was very many dollars. My washing machine was also very many dollars. I really hope it doesn't die anytime soon. Oh gosh, now that's in my brain. My brain's like, check the washing machine, make sure it's not gonna die. Gosh, it is crazy. Are you going to IKEA? I'm considering it, Lego Bob. I'll decide after live stream. I need to go and do some measuring and check to see if it'll even fit where I want it. I have to clear some space because it's where all some crates and stuff are stacked. I don't know if I'll do it today because I'm exceptionally lazy. You have one of those 2 hours takes about 10 goes to turn on. Yeah, mine turns on, like seriously, like that. This is the thing, it turns on, it turns off, it connects to everything. It's just got these dead sections. Also around those sections glows purple, which also messes with my brain because it makes all the color wrong. It turns out my husband doesn't notice it. I don't know why. Yeah. Oh no, John, that's terrible. Your second closest is a 3-hour drive. Oh. Sally's fridge sings. Yes, it does. We've heard it sing during Zoom chats. You should clear the crates and reward yourself with the guilt-free IKEA spending. You're right, Spanner Chick. You are so right. And maybe I'll do that before I go to IKEA, and I'll get those crates cleared and emptied. So, yeah. Spanner Chick, I have one 20 minutes away and one 2 hours away. Yeah, I have one that's... it's 15 minutes, maybe 10-15 minutes away, and then the next nearest one is about an hour. So yeah, but yeah, it's I love IKEA. I think it's a great store. I don't know about like IKEA in the USA. IKEA in Australia is not that cheap. So like I see all these like, do this thing for $10, and you're just like, I don't know where you're getting that for $10 because my IKEA sells it for 20. So, and the Aussie dollar is not that much worse than the US dollar. It's not double the cost. So, is it only about an hour? Yeah, it's only about an hour to North Lakes. It feels further for sure. Yes, definitely. Now, you guys, I should let you know my internet is jumping around a little bit today because of the weather we're having out there. So, I'm very sorry if it's a bit meh for you. So, I can't really do a lot about it, to be honest. It's either that or no live stream. So it's just jumping in and out. So we'll see how it goes. It's all motorway. It is all motorway mostly for me. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's the thing, Sally. IKEA, normally you need a vehicle to lug all the things. To lug all the things home from IKEA, you also require the vehicle, not just to get there. So yeah, it's good for you, Kathy. Thank you for letting me know. That is awesome. So what happens here is I've got like a little box that shows me what kilobits it's pushing out, and it keeps going yellow, which means it's still running, but it's changing speeds and dropping speeds. So we'll see. Hang on, I just need to change. I've got my phone here, and it must be on like a low resolution. So I'm gonna see if I can. Oh, I just closed it. That was dumb. Try again. Oh, I get another ad. That's awesome. So Kathy showed me a big pile of ads that she's getting when she goes to some of my older live streams. So I've got to go in and fix those, which I have not done as yet. If you happen to watch some of my older content, probably most especially the live streams, if you happen to notice that there's a ridiculous amount of ads, if you could send me a message that would be awesome. A little while ago, I think I mentioned it when it happened, but a little while ago, YouTube sent out a notification saying, hey, we're going to be adding mid-roll ads. Now, I misread it. I assumed it meant if you have clicked yes to mid-roll ads, because that's an option, they will be adding more in. And because I clicked no to mid-roll ads to everything, I assumed it wasn't going to affect me. I assumed incorrectly. What they meant is, hey, you need to go in and click this new button that we've added in, which I didn't even look for, and go from there. So now I have to go in and literally remove each individual ad. So I've got to go in and do that. But I'm kind of doing it on a case-by-case basis because I'm very slack. Let's have a look here. Sally says, I was impressed with my next day delivery when I ordered online from IKEA. That is awesome. I didn't know they did that. I mean, I knew they did delivery. I didn't realize it was next day delivery. Yeah, I live behind the old Springwood IKEA and that was dangerous. Too many things. That old one at Springwood was dingy as. I hated that one. So, yeah. I paid for delivery to have stupid heavy cabinets with glass panels in the doors to be delivered because I'm lazy. I would probably do that too. Anything with glass. So, wow. All right, I'm starting to cool down. I'm less frazzled. So we've been having a very, very, very big week here behind the scenes at Fiberific, getting some things organized. I did mention last week that we've got a little retreat coming up. It's looking like it's pretty well booked out already. Not quite. So if you want in, let me know. Send me a message. I'm still putting the paperwork together. So that should all go live on the website this afternoon. And it is literally a first in with the deposit first. I thought hardly anyone would be interested. So that's why I said January for the deposit, because it gave people lots of time to think about whether they really wanted to come. Yeah. It was just like, oh my goodness, okay. Jackie, yes, I did. I've got emails coming out this afternoon again for anyone who has ordered before it's up on the website. So yeah, deposit, yes. How many spots left? Kelly, I need to have a look, but I think there's about eight spots left. So the first one who drops off a deposit gets to plan the menu. No, the menu is sorted already. So I planned the menu. Well, I didn't. I let Leonie, who runs the camp, plan the menu. But she is amazing. So I'm very, very, very happy for her to choose. You'd think putting an IKEA and Costco nice and close to the airport and delivery depot hub, but not here. All in suburbs on the other side of the city. Yeah, ours is nowhere near the airports here. Yay for surprise bonuses in your pay. Absolutely. Oh my gosh, my nose is just about to, I'm gonna sneeze, so I'm very sorry, but when I sneeze I'm trying to make it not happen. But yes, so I'm really I'm very surprised. I'm excited, and it's coming to the point where I'm considering the option of, if this one works out, then trying to do another one later in the year. More for those people that missed out on this one rather than those people jumping into two. I mean, they can, I suppose, but if they want, why? Anyway, I'm so soft. I'm like, why? Why are you coming? Sally is so excited. Sally's coming up from Adelaide, and Jackie's going to be there, and Kim's going to be there, and lots of people have already sent me messages and stuff, so I'm very excited. So if you do want in this afternoon, there will be an option on the website. There will be limited numbers. It is first in with your deposit, first served. And we'll go from there. So Lego Bob's going to be there as well. Yes. I was very, very shocked and surprised and excited all at the same time. So, crafting. Should I get my crafting out? I'm starting to cool down. Honestly, when the stream first started, I thought I was all ready to go and had to go running back in the house for my phone because I'd left it inside. And just in the time it took me to walk, what is it, 15 meters maximum from this door to the door of my house, I was just like, oh, I feel disgusting. And then because I had to do it coming back out again, and then it was like 1 minute to showtime, so I was like, oh. So I felt really gross. But I'm starting to cool down, and I'm much more comfortable now than I was when I very first started. Game Widows has sent, yes, you have sent me a message. Kim plans on being drunk in the corner. That's pretty well retreat Kim, as far as I'm aware. Drunk in the corner. Maybe not in the corner, just, you know, around. But yeah, it's fun. It's very exciting. I'm very excited. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Yeah, it's one of those things. I'm gonna grab my craft, so bear with while I, you know, bring things up on the table. I've got it right here. Oh, I got my queen. I'm up to this row, so that is, my brain just totally quit. The blue marker rows are the purple. Oh yeah, look at that. I'm in the middle of the row. Cool, cool, cool. Don't worry about it. I said, Kim, I actually was shocked, you know, when I thought you were kidding, but you'd had a very rude shock. So, you know, I get it. I get it. All right, let me just change to another camera here. Double camera. Oh, actually, before I do that, do you notice in my Redbubble ticker, you know, I've got my bag and little zipper cases, and then also my cup. If you want your own Fiberific merch, you could totes go and get your own from Redbubble. And I think I got an email this morning. I need to double check it, but I believe they're having some sort of promotional sale, so you might even be able to get your Fiberific stuff a little less pricier. All right, let me just double check what I'm working on here. I've got to do, okay, that's easy. All right, so we will get working. Redbubble, thank you for the link, Jackie. You are made of awesome. So I'm not 100% certain, but I did see something come through. If someone could just jump on and double check for me, so I don't, you know, be a liar on YouTube's, that would be great. Enigmata, I plan on being drunk, and I have no boundaries. Okay, well, this is gonna be fun. It's like, yeah, everyone is boozing it up. I mean, I probably won't be, but, you know, it's cool. It's cool. It's, you know, adults. Buy 4 mugs, get 2. Oh, that's not much. I mean, seriously. I mean, I don't think that's much for sale, personally. 4 mugs? I normally buy 1 or maybe 2. Gosh. But in saying that, they do normally give you instantly a discount for more things. So if you've got someone or a Fiberifian that lives nearby to you, could, if you want stuff, you could always save on A, postage, and B, when you add in additional stickers, even if they're different stickers and things like that, and shirts and all that sort of stuff, the prices drop. Ooh, Ruth, you're following me on Redbubble? Thank you. I didn't know that was a thing. I'm new to Redbubble. I don't really understand it very well. I'm getting there. I am learning, but I'm not quite there yet. So thank you for following me on Redbubble. I'm going to have some new merch stuff coming out. I'm working on 2 different things, but one of them is like Fiberific on retreat stuff. So we'll see how that also goes. If I'm happy with it, we'll run it. If I'm not, we won't. How does that sound? So if you don't see anything, it's because I didn't like what I ended up with. Does that sound fair? Because that's the plan. I just realized I'm like leaning off to the side here. There we go. All right. Such good posture. Such good posture. Can't see any other promos on the site, but I think most of their promos came through email, but I could be wrong. A drunk yarn ninja. I mean, I can visualize that. Like, I can totes visualize that, but don't know if that's really the message that I want to be sending for the retreat. It's like, yeah, just come and drink. John, thank you. That's awesome. That is so awesome. One of the things I love is that I can go in and like order Fiberific stuff, because I'm trying to get one of everything so I can see what it's like. I try and do that, but it means I can go and support my friends who've got Redbubbles, and Abby who's got a Redbubble, and you know, stuff like that. So, and it all, like, 2 different Redbubble artists, I think they call them artists, not an artist, 2 different Redbubble artists, and you still get the discounts, and I like that, and I think that's cool. You don't have to like order 10 of the exact same coffee cup to get the discount. You can order 10 totally different coffee cups, but not that anyone orders 10. I'm just pulling numbers out of the air, okay? Who cares if you 'tis the season for all drunk knitting? Well, I mean, yeah, but this is going to be not December. This is April. So it's not exactly the season. Freaky Geek is back. So yeah, if you sign in to Redbubble or create an account, you do get lots of emails with all different sorts of promos and stuff like that. So keep an eye on. Have you been to Costco? They have this boozy eggnog that makes you drunk from December 1st to January 8th. I would believe you, Enigmata, but Queensland Costco's are not allowed to sell alcohol. So we don't get any alcohol at our Queensland Costco's. It's I don't know the rule. There's some rule up here that says that supermarkets aren't allowed to sell booze. I don't know, something like that. Melbourne apparently you can. So I don't know, not here. Ruth Young is having her tea. Good job, Ruth. What are you having? Because I'm actually getting hungry now, so I'd like to know. Earlier I'm like, I don't need a snack. I had breakfast. Adelaide doesn't get it either. Oh, I don't see the mug that you have, only the little ninja. This is the Hedge of Ninjum. So if you click on the Hedge of Ninjum, it'll bring up all the Hedge of Ninjum stuff. No way, time to move. Yeah, it's, well, I mean, like, no booze in the shops. It's disgustingly soupy in summer. I mean, there's a few reasons to move. But I grew up here, so I'm kind of, like, attached. My friends are here. My husband works here. If I move, he'll probably have to stay. I mean, that could be a reason too. No. Kathy had taco salad. I love taco salad. I mean, that's if your taco salad's like my taco salad, okay? So when I make taco salad, I mean, I don't know if it's a legit thing, right? What I do is I put lettuce, cheese, tomato slices in a bowl with taco mince, like, you know, the spicy mince, with sour cream on top, and then and stir it up. That's my idea of a taco salad. Is that what you get in a taco salad? I don't know. Melbourne, you can also get booze via Uber. Really? I had a chicken chili sub. That sounds nice. Jackie, thank you for throwing the link up for Kathy for the Hedge of Ninja mug. Yeah, so I really like this particular, I'm just trying not to tip the water out. I really like this particular graphic. Jacob did a good job with that one. I like it. I don't use nacho chips, and if I have avocado, I'll just throw avocado slices on it, but I don't make guacamole because I am a heathen. We can get booze delivered. We just can't buy it from the supermarket. Okay, I didn't know we could get booze delivered. Oh, wait. I think, yes, I remember that there is. That being said, most supermarkets do have a bottle shop right next door. Oh, like, literally, you come out and you can walk in with your trolley. That's how they're kind of getting around them. Yeah, just getting that close. So, yeah. Because it's not like I've seen... So, okay, guys, because I've never been to America, all right, I've seen this on television. So you can get your milk out of one fridge and your beer out of the next or something like that. Whereas I think even in Australia, in the stores that you can buy booze in, all the groceries are in one section and then you have to go into like a walled off another area for the booze. Is that right? I don't know. I don't know. But normally if I'm buying food, I'm buying food, and if I'm buying booze, I'm buying booze. So I don't actually worry that much about it. Freaky says he doesn't drink, so he doesn't care. Fair enough. And on that note, we'll move on. So, I know a lot of us are doing things a bit different this year for our holiday celebrations, those of us that do celebrate. Will any of you be getting to see your loved ones, or will you all be making do with the people inside your home? Because I know every country is in a different stage for COVID and restrictions and things like that. I don't understand them all, but I know that that is a thing. So yeah, Staying in the UK was awesome to buy it all together. Oh, okay, yep. Oh, you bought the wrong mug. Oh, I'm sorry, John. Gosh. Yeah, there's a couple of different mugs. There's 3 different mugs. There's the Blurpool, which is just he's just like all the little Blurple ninjas. There's the Hedge of Ninja, and then there's the face cam, which I'll be removing soon because we don't have face cam problem anymore. Just making do in your bubble. Sorry, Enigmata. And I know it's the case for quite a few people. I'm pretty lucky. My mum and her partner, they live just over the border, but they're inside the border bubble. Even though I think the borders are now open in New South Wales, they're technically in the border bubble, so they can come up anyway. Oh, you did get the hedge mug. Crisis averted. Oh, gosh. And my brother lives locally, so so we're gonna have them. So I'm just having some more water. It is legit water, just H2O, nothing else. I've worked out that if I drink coffee with the vocal spray, the heat just washes it off. I'm not sure what our restrictions will be then. I think at the moment it's no more than 10 people in the home and we have 14. Oh, that's frustrating. As much as I hate it, I have to be considerate of those who are no longer here due to COVID. It's so overwhelming and sad. I understand. And I think that's really important as well. Those of us that are able, whether COVID is like here in Australia, we really stomped on COVID pretty hard. And you know, there's some people who think our government's been very heavy-handed, but at the same time, it's great. Chopper, you're amazing. Thank you. And hi. But you are wonderful. Thank you so much for your shout. You're awesome. Thank you, Chopper. But yeah, I think it's important for us to be cautious and aware, is where I was getting at. Cautious and aware. So yeah, we're doing things like making sure that everybody has got their own cups and things like that. So yeah, I mean, and that's it. That's really all I'm having to worry about because of where I am, and I'm very lucky. But I know that's not the case for everybody. So, you know, yeah. Chopper, do you like my blanket? Unless you've already left. You may have already left. You might have had to do a flyby. But my blanket's coming along. That sounded like alert, but I mean, I'm sorry. It did. You're right. So my blanket's definitely, it's very heavy. I only work on it during live streams now because it's up on a table. Oh, you're still here. Oh, that's awesome. Is there a code for Redbubble? No, I don't think so. I don't think there is. I haven't made one. I didn't know I could. Cry cut labels for everyone's things for Christmas Day. Yes, that's what I'm doing. That's exactly what I'm doing. I'm always impressed by it because I don't have the patience. Chopper, you have patience in abundance. You just focus your patience on other things, because seriously, I watch your cakes and I don't have the patience to make those sorts of things, and they would end up smeared against a wall in my frustration. So we both have patience. We just aim it differently. I think it happens to be the same restrictions. We may end up visiting house to house because they all live near each other. Oh, that's a good idea, Sally. That's a good idea. I just saw that video of the woman who got arrested for posting a gathering at a local park, and they told their husband they were going to take his phone because they were arresting her. Oh, okay, John, I think I know the one you mean. That was a little while ago, and that was during the height of lockdown, and so that was like inciting like something or other. I can't remember. Yeah, that's a lady promoting civil unrest. That's it, Chopper. Thank you. Yeah, that was a little while ago, but yeah, that was full on. That was pretty full on. Yeah, she was organizing a protest of lockdown by breaking the lockdown laws. So, yeah, on Facebook publicly, so the police knew exactly where to go and who to see. Like, hi, how's it going? I see you are organizing an illegal event. Would you please stop? I liked in that video how she was like, yeah, but I can't be arrested because I have an appointment. It's like, dude, that's not how being arrested works. Oh gosh, I think I got too much joy out of that video. I know the one. Yeah, I got way too much joy out of that video. Sally says, I think my birthday dinner may be cancelled too. Oh, Sally. That's terrible. Speaking of birthdays, I want to say, I know she's not here right now because she's off to have lunch, but I wanted to say a huge happy birthday to Deb, one of our regular Fiberifians, and she's in the Zoom chats all the time. It is her birthday today. So big shout out, big hugs, big love to you, Deb. I hope you have a fantastic day. Somewhere air conditioned, please. I hope you're going somewhere air conditioned because you're going to need it today. But have a fantastic day, and I may see you in tonight's Zoom. I don't know. You may have imbibed during lunch and be having a nap, a birthday nap. No one can judge you for birthday nap. So have a great day, and I will see you another time, Deb. Or that woman who said she couldn't be arrested because she didn't consent to. I know. I remember that one. Oh, Deb, you're here. Happy birthday, Deb. I didn't know you would be here. I thought you would be off out and about. Awesome. I hope you guys have a nice lunch. Oh, I forgot that you're going as well, Lego Bob. Of course. It sure would be interesting if that's how getting arrested. I know. It's like, I'm arresting you. Sorry. Can't arrest me right now. I don't consent. Yeah, that's not how getting arrested works. I'm sorry. Happy birthday, fellow Sagittarius. From Chopper. Go Chopper. Another thing I wanted to say now, I don't know everybody's music taste, okay? But a good friend of mine and Chopper's has just released, or doing a pre-release of his very first EP. And if you want to go and check out one of his songs to see if you like it, it's called Absolute. It's by Freeboot, aka our mate Matt. And it is just, I like it. And I like lots of different kinds of music, but he's having his very first EP release. So if you wanted to go and check his YouTube video out and go, can someone find a link for that? I know it's a random, and it's, and Chopper, I think, you did the album art, is that right? Because I think that's what I heard. The new stuff is way better than Absolutes. Really? Oh my gosh, I cannot wait to hear it. Oh, I liked Absolutes, and yeah, I thought it was, I don't know, I like supporting my friends. So, just like, you know, we all do. On both the EP and the Absolutes. Oh, awesome. Thanks. That's awesome, Chopper. Gosh. Are you working on any cakes at the moment? Have you got some secret squirrel stuff you can share with us? Oh my gosh, Kim, why did you put that back in my head? Do you know how long it took for me to get that out of my head last night? Oh, Kim. Thank you, Chopper, for changing the topic. I am working on Daffy Duck. I love Daffy Duck. I don't know which one of my legit old schools are as my favorite. I'm torn. Because I love Foghorn Leghorn. I love Daffy Duck. Tweety Bird was alright, but I like Nana better than Tweety Bird. I don't know. Oh, Taz. Yes, Taz is awesome too. So hard. I'm not even getting into that. Guys, have we already discussed the peanut butter thing? Like, I know we discussed it in the Zoom chat, and I don't know if we discussed it here. I found out something last week. So someone that I follow on Instagram and YouTube, Christian Hull, he's a comedian here in Australia. Never met him, don't know him, but know somebody who works for him. And she's awesome, so, you know, that's cool. Anyway, they were having a discussion. So Phoebe and Christian were having a discussion, and it turns out that they butter their peanut butter toast differently. And then, because, you know, Christian likes to prove himself right, there was a discussion over what's the correct way to do it. And I am toast, then peanut butter. And Christian Hull was toast and peanut butter as well. But it turns out so many of you, like John here, toast, butter, then peanut butter. I've never done it. And I asked my mum, because I was like, Mum, like, because I thought maybe Mum taught me that way, because I don't remember changing to it. I just remember that's the way of doing it. And she says, no, I do toast, butter, and peanut butter. You've always been an alien, and you've always just done toast and peanut butter, and we never knew why, but that's just what you did. Just like, what? I didn't know there was another... Anyway, sidetracked much. So, yeah, apparently it's a thing. Butter and peanut butter for Chopper as well. Oh, Jackie, thank you for Matt McKenna's YouTube. Is that the Absolutes track? You need the butter for lubrication. But I mean, and then there's the whole, you know, crunchy versus smooth. I don't care if it's crunchy or smooth. But what I do tend to do is I tend to put the peanut butter on first, leave it a second, let the heat of the toast melt the peanut butter a bit, and then smear it around a bit more. Haha, you've always been an alien. Yes. That's she was going on. I was, because I was shocked, Gamer Widows. I was shocked. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so back up in the chat, Jackie's popped in the Absolutes track from Matt McKenna, aka Free Boots, and his new album's coming out. And according to Chopper, who has heard it, but I have not heard it, it's better. So I'm like, oh, I cannot wait. Wow. I mean, and I agree with you there, Spanner Chick. Nutella with a spoon. Nutella does not belong on bread. That's my opinion. It's like, if I'm going to eat Nutella, I'm just going to eat it. Right? Like that, you know, with the kids thing where you peel the little lid and there comes a little stick. And you eat it just off the stick. I mean, that's how the Nutella serves it. That means that's how it's supposed to be, right? I do prefer crunchy cakes by Chopper, definitely. But I will eat both. Am I the only person who hates Nutella? I'd rather eat kitty litter. Really? Like, these are my only two choices and you go with kitty litter? Oh my gosh. Okay, everybody, is Chopper the only person who likes Nutella? Oh my god. Oh, sorry, who hates Nutella? Hates Nutella. Nutella has too much sugar. Justin's nut butter is better. One is sweet, the other gross. Rifflestein is always also on the EP. Okay, awesome. I did not know that was going to be a thing. I'm so excited. I pre-ordered mine, so I can't wait for it to come, honestly. I'm like, bring it on. It's not shipping until later in the month, but I'm like, bring it on. Bring it on. I can't wait to hear it. Talia says, Kitty litter's a bit far, but I don't like Nutella either. Kelly says Nutella and peanut butter and butter on toast. Kelly, I thought we were going to be friends. Honestly, I thought we had a bond. Oh my gosh. John, not a big fan of hazelnuts. Can you even taste the hazelnuts in Nutella? I mean, I know it's hazelnut spread, but I like Nutella and actually preferred homemade Nutella. Okay, I've not tried homemade hazelnut spread yet. Only on a spoon, not on bread. Yes, I agree. You like the crunchy? Yeah, I like crunchy too. Oh, you like the crunch the kitty litter. Sorry. Not a fan of the crunchy kitty litter here. Like crunchy peanut butter, however. Wow, so, you know, there's a few people who don't like Nutella. So you are not alone, Chopper. You're not alone. That's cool. It's all about the texture. Do you know what you could do, Chopper? Is you could put kitty litter in your Nutella and then you've got the crunch. I mean, like, if that's what it takes. I mean, I wouldn't. Peanut butter and banana. Have not tried. I haven't tried. I mean, it doesn't sound gross. I think I need to try it. I do like banana on sandwiches. So, as a matter of fact, yesterday for lunch, I had a banana sandwich. So, yeah. Almond spread. I like almond spread too. And cashew spread's also nice. But they're very smooth. They're very smooth. Oh, yeah. Oh, dear. All right, I'm at the end of my little row. I've just got to see what I've got to do. Oh, it's a very easy one. Okay. Oh, hang on a second. Oh, hang on. Hang on. Hang on. All right. It is an easy one if I had checked the instructions one stitch sooner. All right. Oh, look, I'm just going to try again. That was just all a fail. All of the fail. So I wore my Epic Fail t-shirt, you know, my Pac-Man Epic Fail t-shirt. It's pretty old now. And this kid at the shops up the road was staring at me. And then, because, you know, I'm old wearing an Epic Fail shirt. And then I hear him say to his mum, does she know that that's only for young people? Like for kids and stuff? That's not meant for old ladies. And I'm just like, what? Like, come on, dude. Seriously? And his mum just went, people can wear whatever they want, and walked off. She didn't call him out for calling me an old lady. Like, seriously? Where's the red yarn? Come on, red yarn. I want you. I'm so disappointed. Young people these days. Oh, dear. That kid sucks. I agree with you, Kelly. I missed what... View the deleted message. I can check out what that said. Yeah. Okay. Have you seen a Halloween treat that people make? It's ground up biscuits to look like sand. Oh, yeah, and then they pipe on the Nutella. Yeah, absolutely. I've seen that one. Fried banana sandwiches and peanut butter. Yeah, but I think it was he has them all the time and it's fried. So if my kid said that, he'd be adopted out so damn fast. Thank you, Chopper. Thank you, Chopper. I can always count on you to make me not feel like a little old lady. Little old lady who's not supposed to wear the cool shirts. Speaking of cool shirts, I had some new shirts arrive. I'm pretty happy with them. I will be showing them off later. They need a wash. I was going to wear one today, and I had it on, and then I was just like, yeah, no, this needs a wash. Can't deal. I feel like I'm in a box. I like banana chips. I also like banana chips. I think they're great. I don't think they're like chips. I don't treat them as chips. I just eat them because they're crunchy and good. But yeah, like I don't consider them like a crisps replacement or like a healthier chip or anything like that because hey, a tote's not healthy. I remember when my 27-year-old high school math teacher was old. Now look at my son's 29-year-old teacher like I belong in jail. Oh my gosh. Wow. Yeah. Age is relative. Age is relative. You're right. I don't feel old. Some days I feel very old. like when my knees are playing up, like this weekend just gone, oh my Lord, I was in some pain. Felt very, very old and decrepit. Wasn't Elvis's favorite sandwich peanut butter, banana, and bacon? I don't know. I know there was peanut butter and banana. I don't know anything else about it. 1, 2, and then I'm just checking what I've got to do here. 1, 2, blip. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I'm just checking to make sure I've done the right thing. And then 1, 2. Hang on a second. Okay, all right. Remember that time they made it on Spicks and Specks? I don't think I saw that episode. I used to watch a lot of Spicks and Specks, but I don't. You know, I can't deal with my students turning 21. I know you can't, Chopper, and I don't blame you. I'm a bit like my mum. The texture of banana is gross. She hates the smell too. I love bananas. Bananas are fantastic. I felt old after chatting with a woman on a dating app and telling me her grandkids are the same age as my kids. Oh, I felt old. Wow, I taught this little boy, he was 5, and my favourite kindy bunny, the last time I saw him, he was 6, and now he's 21. And she was 2 years younger than me. Oh, gosh. Do you know what? Like, I have a funny story about, like, I had a German teacher for 5 years of high school, and I bumped into her. She's a member at one of the local spinning groups, and she keeps telling me to call her by her first name, and I can't. I try, and every now and again it comes out, but it feels so wrong. And it's like, no, I can't do it. I'm sorry, I can't do it. It was ingrained. 5 years she taught me. I can't change that. And I think it makes her feel old because I'm not, 15 anymore. So by some amount of not 15 years. But yeah, it's, gosh. Oh, Chopper, that would be so weird. That would just be so weird. Oh, gosh. Oh, wow. When I was doing my teaching degree, I got placed at a school for prac where the liaison teacher was my year 7 teacher. Wow. Gosh, that would have been so weird. Wow. Oh, no. A friend of mine married my 6th grade teacher's son. And I can't imagine. Wow. Oh, so weird. It's also weird, isn't it? Or try putting your kids when they were younger and the teacher was a high school classmate. I think I've missed something there. I think I have. But no, it's so what, isn't it? Time passes so differently for different people. And it's not until you get that like abrupt shock that you're just like, that's right. That was 25 years ago. Oh my God. Has 25 years really passed? But yes, it's weird. It's very weird. When I worked at McDonald's, one of the managers had been one of my students in elementary school. Oh my gosh. Oh, Chopper. That's beautiful. The best part was he didn't know I was coming or making his cake. And he hugged me like he was still 5. Oh, that's very sweet. Oh, that's why you don't burn your bridges with your teachers. Yeah, absolutely. You never know. You never know what's going to happen in the future. Goodness me. Alrighty, I'm liking how this red is. I have to, I think I'm doing orange next, but how much longer have I got with the red? I think I've got, oh, this whole chart's going to be red. Okay. Well, I have to look at the next chart to work out when the next color change is. So it's not anytime soon. Oh, Melissa, what? Oh no. Take it with you to lunch. Someone might be able to help you. Is it a big bad mistake? It wasn't a month ago, John, but yes, it's that red. Maybe it was a month ago. Digging the nails. Thank you, Chopper. This is my Christmas nails. Yeah, I'm loving them. I'm absolutely loving my new nail artist. She is awesome. She's lovely. She's local. She doesn't take too long. She does a great job. They stay on. So, you know, gotta love that. I found it hard calling my art teacher Mrs. because I knew her before school started. I always called. Abby has a problem with one of her teachers at her school because she was always known by her first name at the other school, because and we saw her socially as well. And then Abby was at the school for 2 years, and then she's rocked up as a teacher at the school, and Abby really struggles to call her by, you know, Mrs., you know, whatever her name is. And it's kind of amusing watching Abby deal with that, and the teacher just sort of smirks. She knows Abby's struggling. That's what her nail artist does on off day. Yeah, she was suffering from food poisoning, and she wasn't doing any art that day, so she did some stick-ons and some stamps. Like look how cute that is. It says Merry Christmas. I twist my arm around. Merry Christmas. Like, yeah, beautiful work. I'm very happy. Oh wow, that would have been tricky for Lachlan. That would have been so tricky. My nail person doesn't wear a mask or require them. Oh, I mean, you could wear a mask if that's a concern. I haven't worked on my queen regularly for a little while. Still on chart 1, row 102. I'm on chart 1. This is row 101 that I'm currently working on, John. I'm catching up, man. I am catching up to you, not anyone else, just you. I feel for kids whose parents teach at the school. Me too. Me too. I had a full circle moment with my year 6 teacher. Got to tell them how much I hated him as a teacher over a beer at the pub. Oh, wow. Okay. No. What do you... Oh, this is your second rug, isn't it? Or third or something. Gosh, it is, isn't it? It's not your first rug. I'm very slow. He blew my mind when he replied with, I got better results at... Wow. How are you keeping track of your rows? I have a chart off screen that I'm not allowed to show, but I'm using a Clover chart keeper. Hang on a second. I will grab that. But so it's this. I'm just trying to find something with some font on it so that you can see it. Hang on. Oh, something with writing that can be shown on a camera. Nothing. I have nothing. Everything's got people's names and addresses. Look, here we go. That'll do. That should work. Everything's either copyrighted or got people's names and addresses. Okay, so what you do, it's got magnetic stuff on. There's magnets here and magnets here. And you just wrap it around. And it just shows you the line you want to work on. That's very bright, Chantel. Hang on. There we go. And you just have it come through there. So I can just see the row of the A4 sheet. It's a Clover chart marker. And then I'm also manually changing the numbers on each page so that I'm keeping track of the row numbers for the color changes. But the deal that I have with with Tinna is I'm allowed to work on it on camera. I'm not allowed to show the charts, which is okay with me. I'm hoping you can't see what I'm doing here. So I've got my chart just on a clipboard just off camera. Have a teacher, I wish I could do that too. Not slow, just very busy. I mean, that's true. This is sort of really the only time at the moment that I've had just to sit and craft. I mean, I could craft in Zoom chats, but it's very hot in my craft room at the moment, and so I'm not working really on anything. Just sort of sitting there chatting. I'm using Knit Companion. Oh, awesome. A lot of people love Knit Companion. I haven't really used it much. When it very first came out, it didn't come out for Android, so I kind of, you know, wasn't happy. But I believe it's available for Android now. But yeah, I don't have a tablet, so it would just be in my phone, which would kind of defeat the purpose for me. So yeah, I don't use it. I tend to just print things out. I also like to scroll all over everything. I like to write on stuff, so I tend to print out my patterns. Not always, but usually. You have it on your iPad, the free version? Yeah, I believed on Android, when I first looked into it, when it version on the iPad, the Android version was not free, and it was because they had to pay so much more to have the app made. So yeah, I thought that was, you know, dumb. So I'm not giving you my money. I don't know if it's free now. I don't know. I haven't even looked into it, honestly. I was so disappointed with it at the start, and I don't have a tablet. So yeah, that also doesn't help. I've got a laptop, I've got a phone. So yeah. Jackie says she doesn't like the yearly subscription fee. Yeah. I don't like apps that charge. I don't mind paying for an app. I don't like being charged for it over and over again. I mean, if it's got constant updates and upgrades, I mean, maybe. But I don't know about that one. I don't know if it's... some of it's free, but the extensions so you can customize are paid. Okay. All right. Is that on Apple? Because you're an iPad user as well, Jackie. Is that right? Because I'm not. Even if I got a tablet, it would never be an iPad. So it would probably be a Samsung. Because I'm a Samsung girl. Love my Samsung things. I miss... Do you guys remember when Google had tablets? Like what were they called? No, their phones were Nexus. I don't think tablets were Nexus. Anyway, Tim and Abby had Google tablets, and they were fantastic. I loved them. Abby had hers for ages. Tim did something to his and it bricked. But yeah, I haven't had a tablet in a long time. My Surface Pro was kind of a tablet, but it couldn't download apps like tablet apps. Oops, no chaining, Chantel. So I didn't consider it a tablet, even though you could flip it and use it like one. John says, I like getting the best tools for the job. Samsung phone, but iPad, tablet. Yep, okay, I get it. Abby's got an iPad, which she loves. I've got lots of friends who've got iPads. Look, if I was given an iPad, I would probably use it, but I'm not likely to go out and pay for one. So, yeah. Does that make sense? But I would probably prefer an Android tablet because I'm used to Android. Very used to it. Did I do something wrong there? No, it's all good. Just keep going. Just admit it, you almost went for a MacBook. I did. I trialed one. I borrowed one and tested it out to see if it could do what I need it to do. And it wasn't the MacBook that was the problem. It was the camera. So before I got the Sony camera, you guys remember when in these lives, we would have the camera shut off. This little box here where my face is would just go black every now and again. Face cam time, which is where the face cam merch came from with the black box. I was really looking for the best solution, and you guys know how much I don't like Apple, and it was an option. It was a viable solution to the problem that I was having, except I wasn't happy with what it could do. Like, not that, so there was an option where if I used Ecamm Live instead of OBS, which is what I use, and my existing camera through a USB rather than HDMI, I wasn't happy with the input. Ecamm was fine, the Mac was fine. It came down to I needed a new camera. So that's what and I could only afford one. I could only afford either the new camera or the MacBook. So if the MacBook could do what I needed it to do, I was going to buy a MacBook. I was going to suck it up and buy a MacBook to live stream from. But it didn't. So I bought a new camera instead, which solved the problem. Same sort, and it was actually less expensive than a MacBook Pro in the configuration I was going to need. So yeah, it was one of those things. Where is it? Cakes by Chopper said, since I switched to Apple, I've never had issues. Well, I'm glad, Chopper. And also, like, this is the thing Apple is exceptionally good at, and I notice it for Abby as well, is drawing and the drawing apps and things like that. They really work well for Apple products. And so if that's what you're into, then that's what you should get. But for me, I can't draw to save my life. I can't. I try, and it is just sad. It's so sad. So yeah. Holly says, I have a Galaxy phone, but I have an iPad. Upside of the iPad is that my family can airdrop photos onto my iPad. Yeah. My ex is an Apple person, so I got an iPad, FaceTime the kids. That works for you. Absolutely. How many times do you repeat the charts? I don't know. I have got the 250 odd stitches, or 260, whatever it was, the original pattern. And I'm just, so what is that? Is that 13 or 15 repeats? Hang on, have I still got my clips in the bottom? No, I got rid of them. Oh no, here we go. Look. I've got my repeat clips. I don't know if they're all there. Let's have a squiz. Hang on, let me just fix this. There we go. All right, we can count how many repeats I have. So, because I kept the clips, look at that. So in between, this is the start. At the start and the end, it's not a full repeat. So on the chart, you've got 3 sections. So that's section 1, and then this section is repeated over and over and over again. This is the repeat. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, I'm going to assume 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 repeats, and then the last section. So 15 repeats. I'm doing it 15 times. There we go. But that's just straight up. I didn't make any adjustments to the pattern. That's yeah. Cakes by Chopper says, I think Apple is a creative's best friend on the tangible aspect, not so much on the tech side. Yeah, and see, whereas I have to rely on the technology to make me look creative, so I need the technology side of it better. So yeah, so I'm doing 15 repeats across. I'm doing a traditional queen. So yeah. But I'm currently on the 3rd repeat of chart 1. Nearly finished chart 1. It feels like I'm never going to finish chart 1, honestly. It's like when I move to chart 2, there's going to be like ethereal music, and the heavens are going to open, and there's going to be joyous singing. So yeah. But yeah, I think you need to go with what you're comfortable with, what you're used to, and what does the job. And that's what I really realized when I was looking at the Mac, Kim. I realized I needed to be open to what did the job. And it was hard. And Macs are very different than, like, just the buttons for closing things are in different places. And so, yeah. John says, mine's coming up short, so I'm doing 5 chart 1 repeats. Oh, really? Gosh, John. Is this because you crochet so tight? I have to go soon. I'm off to play Among Us with Jackie. Well, you have fun. Have a good time, you know, and be a good imposter, you know. I don't know too much about the game. I don't play. Abby plays. So have a good time, have fun. And thanks for jumping in and hanging out. Sally's doing a traditional. It's his death grip crochet. Yeah. It's his death grip. Yeah, that could be a big part of it. Jackie is sus. Yeah, I'm sure she would be. I'm sure she would be. Have fun. I'd say hi to Jackie, but I don't know Jackie. So don't say hi to her for me because that would be weird. Different Jackie. Different Jackie. I know of Jackie. I don't know Jackie. Does that make sense? Not you. Not you. Doily. Doily. I don't need a game to be suspected. That is the truth. Chopper. I mean, Freaky. That is so true. Yeah, spelt very differently. Hey Tina, how you going? Starting a new job Monday, and it's all Apple Mac. Oh no, and I'm a Samsung girl, and the learning curve is going to be a pain. I had to ask how to log my screen. Oh no. Oh my gosh. Wow, that would have been hard. And I know your pain. I know your pain. When I had Kim here showing me how to use the Mac, because I had no idea. Like, they got the tray thing down the... I didn't know where anything was. Oh, Christina, I hope you sort of get more comfortable and confident with it soon. Oh, wow. That'd be hard, especially if it was your work and you have no choice. Gosh. So weird. I'm Apple at home and Windows at work. Oh gosh. Yeah, you jump between. My background's in engineering, but I support artists and photographers, so I had to get a Mac so I could learn how to teach them to use their stupid Macs. Yeah. Once you work out where everything is, it's a cinch. And look, that was the thing for me as well. When Kim showed me how their system works, it's different. It is very different. But once I've worked out with things where it was a lot easier. Right now they are side by side on my desk because you're sneaky watching this while you're working, aren't you? Sneaky. Gosh. Best tip for changing from PC to Apple, pretty much everything is reversed. Yeah, well that was the feeling I had. It's like literally everything was backwards. What's at the top is now at the bottom. Ah, so weird, Chopper. It was so weird. But it wasn't terrible, like, if that makes sense. I struggle, though, really hard when Abby tries to get me to do something on her phone. And she's like, Mum, because I've got my Samsung set to all swipe gestures, and I like that. And she's like, Mum, you don't need to do that. Oh, my God, Mum, what are you doing? Oh, my God. And so I just go, just you do it and show me the thing. So I'll hold my phone. Abby, how do I make it do the thing I need it to do? Apple phone, Android tablet. Yeah. I mean, and look, you know, there's a lot of people around that have got a mixed sort of thing. For me, it comes down to, if I own the app on my phone, do I really want to pay for it a second time to be able to use it from my tablet? So I'm in the more PC thing. Like, I don't know. Like, as I said, if it came down to it and I needed one, I'd get one. But at the moment, when I do changes to my website and stuff like that, I'm like, Abby, can you check on your iPad and your iPhone and see if it works? And I'll check on this one, and because it's really important for me that everything works on all the devices. So I'm like, check it, see if it works, see if it sits properly, or, you know, paginates. I had to explain what paginating meant. Oh my God. I need to get a drink. Anyone wants something while I'm up? Yes, please. Can I have coffee? Thank you. I really want a coffee right now. I mean, okay, I'm with Chopper. I would like a nice vodka. We definitely need to hang out again, Chopper. I know we had no VidCon, and that makes it harder because it's kind of like our annual thing now. I was talking about this the other day. And I really missed VidCon, and it's not the VidCon hype. It's not, I mean, and I do enjoy that. And it's not seeing all the panels and all that. I miss hanging out with you and Matt and meeting people and just, yeah, that's what I miss. So I don't miss being scared of being involved in random conversations with people I don't know, but I miss hanging out with you guys. And it's, you know, I'm going to have to plan a Sydney trip so I can come down and play. I mean, not play, work. Do some work in Sydney. Yeah, not playing. Hey, Chopper, have we got a collaboration that we could legit do where I need to come to you? I need to go and make some peanut butter toast. Oh, wow. Yes. Okay. The core of what it is, I think that's what it is, Chopper. And I didn't realize that to start with, because for me it was about learning and understanding what is all of this. Oh, a guest baker, I could totes do that. We need to work that out. We need to work out when's a good time for everybody. Also, you know, yeah. Oh, I love that idea, Chopper. That would be fun. I've got Irish vodka. It's okay. Bushmills black for Jen. Everybody else gets light roast K-cups. Thanks, John. Cheers. Keep it out of shot so it just looks like a coffee cup, but it's full of water. John's awesome, making us all drinks, aren't you, John? And not just telling us to get stuffed. Oh dear. I'm doing the right thing, right? Wait. Oh. Uh-oh. Hang on. No, it's okay. Oh, I nearly had a heart attack. You guys couldn't see the chart then, could you? Good. Vodka is clear. Chantel's coffee cup is sus. Not vodka. Totes not vodka. I'm a good girl, Chopper. I don't drink vodka during live stream. Oh dear. I had the same issue in that part of the chart. Yeah, it was just, I think it's just because basically it's identical to the row below, but it's off by a stitch. And I was just like, oh, hang on a second. What am I doing? But it's all good. I was doing the right thing. It's fine. I don't have to pull back all that work. Luckily. Right. Coffee cup is sus. I need that on a decal, like on my little, I gotta put my little name thing back on, but I can make these for myself now. Well, soon. Kim made this one for me. I don't know what happened to the A. The A is being a butt face. Get back on there. It's not sticky anymore. But I'm like, I can be like, the water is a lie. Oh, I figured out, since I'm only doing the simple queen. Okay, sorry, Ruth, I didn't mean to confuse you with the traditional queen, because that's the thing about this pattern, was that there were just so many choices and options, and so that even people working with the exact same colorway still end up with a different looking blanket. It's great. Back with coffee milk and cookies. What's coffee milk? It's like chocolate milk but coffee float. Yeah, I like coffee milk. We have coffee milk in Australia. Coffee milk's good. We call it iced coffee in the shops. And it just comes in a little bottle. You just drink it. It's great. We have like, I remember showing somebody a photo of our flavored milk section in the shopping center, and they were shocked at like all the things. Yeah, we do. So yeah, like we have iced coffee, we have mochas, which is coffee and chocolate mixed together. We have chocolate, strawberry, there's lime flavored milk, there's like they've got all these chocolate ones that are coming out lately that are like honeycomb. I do have Farmers Union. We even have pineapple flavored milk. Yeah, there's so much stuff. You'd love it here, John. I'll have to send. Next time I'm at the supermarket, I'll grab a photo. Yeah, like there's definitely lime milk. Yeah, there's so many different flavors. I'll next time I'm up at the shops, I will totes take a photo for you, John. You can have a look. No, it's not a South Australian thing. Farmers Union's in Queensland. It's not as big, but we definitely have it. Especially yogurts, especially Farmers Union yogurt. Move, Oak, Dare, yep, lots of brands. So many, and that's the thing, like that, because then you get your iced coffees in all the different brands, so you can choose the one that you like the best. Abby likes Barista Brothers iced coffee, iced chocolates, which is just chocolate milk basically. Farmers Unions in New South Wales as well. There you go. It's everywhere. It's surprising, isn't it? Some things that you think are really, local, and then you realize that they're everywhere. But for me, I didn't realize that flavored milk wasn't a big thing outside of Australia. I just remember a girlfriend saying when she came over for a holiday, she was like, "Oh my God, you have so much to choose from with your milk flavors," and I was just like, "What?" Yeah, so it's just it was weird. I didn't realize it wasn't a thing in other places. I mean, part of it is it's just so dang hot here all the time, so it's nice to drink cold coffee things. I had my first cold pressed coffee not that long ago. So good. So good. Flavors at Choppano's are strawberry, malt, spearmint, chocolate, coffee, banana, pineapple, honeycomb, mocha, caramel, vanilla. Who is it? Is it Oak that are bringing out all the chocolates? Like, what have we had? We've had Fantails, which is like a caramel chocolate. We've had the mint slice. Abby would know better than I do because she gets them. She buys them. I don't like. I had one and I didn't like it. But yeah, so like so much choice. Don't know if I'd be up for lime flavored milk. It's good. Oh, we are robbed on cereal. Absolutely, we are robbed on cereal, without a doubt. Our cereal aisles are a joke. Yeah, I realized that back when I used to watch Seinfeld, because I'm like, why has he got so many different cereals? Are there even that many? Like, I mean, we have a few, but we don't have heaps. I wish we had Lucky Charms here, or ones that aren't priced like God. Chopper, next time I'm at Costco, I'll have a look and see if there's Lucky Charms at Costco. For some reason, I think that there is. I've had fruit chocolate flavored milk. What do you mean by fruit chocolate? Like, I've had cherry choc, but like not just random fruit. Kim, is there Lucky Charms at Costco? You're the Costco queen in this group. I don't know if Kim's still here. Kim might not be here. I might be talking to myself. And yeah, Jaffa flavored milk. Do you guys have Jaffas? Like, you know what Jaffas are? They're like a choc orange thing. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. And Blue Heaven. Yeah, have seen that one. A fruit choc is apricot covered in chocolate. I thought you said milk. Apricot chocolate. I don't think I'd like that. I don't think so. My kids don't eat cereal. Oh my gosh, we are like crazy cereal people in this house. I love cereal, and if I want a midnight snack, it's normally just right. Just a little bowl of just right, and go to bed. So sad. Oh, hang on. I'm up to the end again. I'm up to the end again. Okay. All right. Don't be shocked, Chantal. Okay. 1, 2, 3. So we need 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Okay. I need to do my doovie. What's it here? 1 doovie. What's it there? Then, sorry guys, you know the drill. End of the row, and I have to concentrate for just a second, because they're always different, because they're poopy pantsers. I remember refusing to eat Special K because it was woman's cereal. Oh no. Oh. We had a cereal here called Basic 4. It had like flakes and craisins and almond slivers and yogurt crunchy things, and that was expensive. Now I'm on multigrain Cheerios kick. I like Cheerios, but we only really get a choice of plain Cheerios or honey Cheerios, and they may not be the same Cheerios that you get. I do remember the ads, Chopper, and you are right. They were like, are you a woman on a diet, is basically what they were. That was like the weight loss cereal for women. You're right. You're totally right. I actually really liked Special K though. I remember, like, you know when you buy those fun packs of cornflakes, like the little mini boxes, the little variety packs. If we went away somewhere, that was our special. Like, we're gonna have, we're going away camping for a week, so let's buy these special boxes, and everyone can have one for a couple of mornings. Well, no one ever ate this. Like, my brothers instantly went straight for like the Cocoa Pops and the Rice Bubbles. And so I was always like I was last, obviously. So I would always end up with like this last boxes of like Special K. And I remember just going, oh, I'm just hungry, I'll just eat it. And remembering, oh, this is actually good. I did not tell my brothers it was good. So like, yeah, you just keep leaving that right there. Like, don't bother. Like, yeah, yuck, ooh, gross. And then I'd nom them later. Nom, 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 nom. The ones with strawberries are good. We have everything flavored Cheerios. They came out with pumpkin spice Cheerios. Really? And no one seemed to know that the boxes turned into bowl. I know. I didn't know either. The Sultana brand was what was left. See, my mum loved Sultana brand, so Sultana brand was always eaten. It was just the Special K that was left. Oh my gosh. I think, where was I? They come in like little plastic bags now. I think you can still get the boxes, but I think there's an option that you can get them as little plastic kind of things. Kathy has 3 boxes of pumpkin spice Cheerios. I'm hoping you actually like them, and that you didn't just buy them and realize later you did not enjoy them, and now they're just sitting there. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Oh, this is a hard row. I've had 2 easy rows. There had to be a hard row. Yeah, they're just little plastic bags now. Okay. Oh, good. You do like them. I'm glad to hear it, Kathy. You can buy bowls. Oh, yeah, I've seen that. You can buy it like as a bowl that you peel the lid off and the cereal's already in there, and it's got a little folded up plastic spoon. Okay. So they're seasonal, so she's stocking up. Yeah. There's Christmas stuff that I buy heaps of because I want it for later. I bought a panettone the other day from Costco, right? And I just want to, I can smell it, like, because it's in the tin. And when you hold the tin seal right up to your nose, you can smell it. And I think it's the one that I really, really, really like. But I want to open it and check, because if it is, I want to run back to Costco and buy another one. But if it's not, I'll be disappointed. And I don't know. And then if I go back to Costco and they don't have any more, and I've opened the one before Christmas, I don't know what to do with the panettone. Should I open it and eat it and see if it's the one I like? No, that's the thing, Chopper. That's right. Most of them are dry ass cake. Most of them are so bad. The only thing that you can do is to hit Adrian Barilla's video that he made a panettone Swiss roll with like limoncello and mascarpone. Like, you know, like that's the only thing you can do with those dry ones. But I got this one a few years ago and it was amazing. It was nearly like brioche. It was moist and delicious and smelled amazing, and it wasn't cakey. It was more like I want to say kind of like flaky, but in like a croissant kind of way, like all the layers. Anyway, it was amazing, and I've not gotten one the same since. And so it's the thing, like this one smells like the one that I remembered really loving. So I'm like, oh. You guys are the worst. Okay, A, you can't use panettone for trifle. B, green jelly does not go in trifle. You bloody troublemakers. I'm not looking anymore at the chat because you guys are just mean. Brioche is not gross, Chopper. Oh, that's right. You don't like cake. Fair enough. I forgot. I forgot that you don't eat cake, which is really weird. But okay. Did you see that episode of, I may not have because I'm not quite sure what you're talking about, where they didn't know if people were really people or chromicons, so they were trying to provoke an emotional response. Okay. No, I haven't seen that one. Chopper is amazingly creative and loves to make cakes. They kept saying moist to one guy. Weird, do you eat wool? My point had been... You're right, I don't eat wool, but wool is also not food. I mean, if it was food, I might eat. No, I wouldn't eat wool. Probably a good thing I'd eat all the cake. Yeah, that's the thing. That, you know, that's the thing. We all like different things. And that way Chopper is not tempted to nom his creations before he gets all the good photos. So, you know. And you're right, Freaky Geek. It is the wrong fiber for the body. You're 100% correct there. If acrylic tasted like cake, I'd be eating it. Oh my gosh. I try to be such a good shopper. To tell that to a moth, you're also judgy. We're totally judgy. It's like you don't even know us, Chopper. I try to be really good, right? Like super good. Like when I'm grocery shopping and stuff, don't buy all the crap to eat. Don't buy all the yummy things because you will just eat them. But then, usually that day or another day, very close to it, I'm like looking around because I want a snack and there's no snacks because I didn't buy any snacks, because if I bought snacks, I'd eat the snacks. And you're just like, there's no snacks. There's nothing to eat. I'm that kid. I am literally that person. There's nothing to eat in this house because it's just full of ingredients to make like good food. Like, judgy is what I do best. It was just a shock. That's right, Kelly. It was shock. It was surprising, wasn't it? We're all okay with it. What's everybody's treat yourself item? I don't know. I have to think on that for a second. What's your treat yourself item, Chopper? Like, are we talking food treat yourself items or just treat yourself items? Jackie says it's to pickled onions for Chopper. Yeah, I can. Yeah, I like cheese. I like good goat's milk cheese. And I don't buy it very often. And yummy pate, like good pate, which again I don't buy very often because it's expensive. And Abby doesn't eat either of those things, so it feels wrong. It feels like it's just for me because Tim doesn't like goat's milk cheese either. So I suppose it is. It's just for me. And so I don't buy it. But I love it. And I especially like the goat's milk cheese that's been rolled in the ash. You know that one? I love that. It's so good. My mouth is, oh, now. My mouth is literally like going, yes, let's go to the shop and buy some of that. That sounds like a plan. Let's do that plan. 1, 2. What have I done there? I've botched 1, 2, 3. I think I did a chain when I wasn't supposed to do a chain. That's dumb. Spanichick says seafood. That's why you buy it, because you know no one will eat it on you. Yeah, but I feel guilty when I buy things. That's a mum thing, I think. You don't buy things that are just for yourself, except for, you know, cricket tools. But then you justify those because it means you can make everybody all the things. You can make, you know, the personalized cups. What pattern are you crocheting? What do you mean? I'm making the... oh, don't tell me I've done it wrong. I don't think I've done it wrong. It looks right. I'm doing chart 1. I'm on row 102. No, you're right. I've done it wrong. Oh my gosh, you are so right. Thank you, John. Oh, I wasn't watching. Oh, pulling it all out. Oh my gosh, you are so right, John. Okay, let me look here. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. That 2. That's right. Okay. John, thank you for saving me. Wow, that could have been really bad. Oh, it's because you're on the same row. Oh, I'm so lucky you picked up on that. That could have just been that worst. Okay. Wow. Yay, John. Yes. I need John for me when I'm knitting. I always make a... Yeah, I know. We all need a John just watching our work, making sure we're doing it right. I was sucked into what I was doing for the previous row. And because I wasn't looking properly, I didn't even see that it wasn't lining up properly. Okay, alright. It is just one of each all the way across. I love the broccoli salad they make at Whole Foods, which is a treat because Whole Foods is pricey. Okay, I don't think I've ever had broccoli salad. I mean, I like broccoli, don't get me wrong. But I don't think I've ever had it as a salad. I always cook it. Wow, I'm so lucky John jumped in there. I would have been so sad. I heard a new one for W2. Oh man, that's gonna be stuck in my head now. Thanks, Freaky. You're awesome. Wow. Oh my gosh. Thank you, John. Because I would have just thrown it in the corner. What the fork? Yeah, that's from The Good Place. Shirt and fork. Watch the Fiberific. There you go, John. You got that branding thing like just down. Except for, you know, let's not watch the Fiberific make all the mistakes. Wouldn't be the first time. Won't be the last, I'm sure. Okay, so did everybody say what their treat yourself treats were? Also, not to be picky, but we've got 33 viewers and only 26 likes. Someone doesn't like being here. Who doesn't like being here? Oh, just send me a DM, Kelly. Darn Kittens moved my marker on the chart. Oh no. Oh my gosh. All the treats. All the treats. All the things. All the yummy, nummy things. What's your favorite, like, thing to buy as a treat that's not food? So, like, that's not a food treat. Like, what's your favorite thing to get that's not food? Baby Tim Tams are food. Like, is it, I don't know. Yarn. Moscato. Yeah, that's a good one. Kathy says yarn. Fountain pens. Ah. Chintami's spindles. Who was it that was because we were talking about fountain pens a while ago about something about them. And I've never used one, I don't think. I love spindles. They're like lollies. Tech for me. Tech. Properly fitting clothes. Are they a treat? Or are they just something? I mean, I suppose it's a treat when they fit, isn't it? Cricket stuff. Yeah, cricket stuff's cool. Though I feel like I've been treating myself a bit lately on the cricket stuff. It's a treat when they fit. Yeah. Fountain pens are special. Yeah, I love how they write, but I don't think I've ever written with one. I'll have to have a look into them. Jackie likes books. Yeah. Yeah. I brought a kit to build my own 8-bit computer. Oh, they look fun. Is that one of the pies? For Holly, it's shoes. Shoes are good. I like good fitting shoes. Oh, thank you for the tips. But like voucher expires this weekend, everybody. You can use it once a day. Fancy crochet hooks like polymer clay or wood. I've got a beautiful handmade wooden one that I love. A friend made it for me. Oh, John's posted a pic of his queen to the fun zone. Thank you, John. What aren't brilliant for lefties, Chintami? Just out of curiosity. Kerry, hey Kerry. I'm so happy you're still live. I need cheering up. Oh, it's not a pie, John. Kerry, we're just throwing into the chat. What is something that you like to treat yourself with that's not a food treat? Because we did food earlier. Oh, fountain pens aren't good for lefties. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I didn't know. I suppose because the ink comes out still running and your hand goes over the ink. Is that right? I worked with a guy who, when he wrote, he actually would, oops. So instead of just like writing left-handed like that, he actually would move his whole arm and write from the top, and his wrist wouldn't actually touch it. And he wrote with a really nice pen, and it didn't smear. Kerry says boba, loads of fiber. Yes, that sounds like a nice treat. If it's not wood, then I'd be buying yarn or a massage. Yeah. Jen has a boot addiction. Oh, I don't own a single pair of good boots because I have fat legs, and I can't get like all leather boots for a fat leg short of paying like $500, which I just can't justify. There are fast drying inks, and it depends on what type of lefty you are. Underwriters have zero issues. Yep. Talia's having leftover pizza. I'm like thinking about what have I got in the fridge for lunch today. I'm getting hungry now because we talked about all those yummy foods. They make them. They can. Some places do make a wide calf, but I need a pretty dang wide calf. You need good boots. It's worth the money. Yeah. I'm realizing that good shoes are worth spending money on. I'm still wearing In My Birks, and I love them so much. And my problem is I have to keep making myself take them off because my feet need a break. But because it gets so hot here, having closed-in shoes in Queensland is not that big of a thing. In winter, we don't even need them that much. Jen had nachos with black beans. That sounds yum. I don't even know what I'm going to have for lunch today. My dad went to visit my sister in Texas and came home with a new pair of boots. He tried to give me his old pair of cowboy boots, but he has small women feet. Oh my gosh, some of my boots I've had for 20 years. Oh my gosh. I mean, I've got small women feet, just saying. Size 7 wide and super wide leg. I hate hot feet. Me too. My whole body becomes uncomfortable when I've got hot feet. I have large child feet. Now you have small child feet. Tiny. I joke about, like, because I've been getting some remedial massaging done on my legs and on my back because I've been in a bit of pain. And we joke that my massage therapist is telling me, your feet are very strong. I'm like, do they really have a choice? Like, they're doing some serious weightlifting and reps like every day. Donna says, oh my god, I always have cold feet. It's not good. See, that's the thing. I get cold feet in winter and hot feet in summer. Why can't they swap? Why can't I have hot feet in summer? I have big feet and hate it. I need them so I don't fall over all the time, but I hate it. Yeah, I mean, we do get used to our foot size rather, don't we? Yeah, I'm a 7 wide, but generally in Australia I end up having to buy an 8 because I can't get the wides usually. So yeah, I usually buy an 8. So they're just a dash long, but at least they fit. Cold feet in winter is the pits. It is. It's totally horrible. We joke about how I have fish feet in winter and how they feel out the warmth in the bed and like latch on like little sucker fish. My husband really doesn't like it at all. It's like, get on your side. Oh my god, your feet are so cold. And I will be laying in bed and he'll be like, I can feel your feet coming towards me. They're emanating cold at me. My shoe sizes are universal as well. It depends on where you buy your shoes. Yeah, generally speaking. But it's like fashion as well, though. Like some places' sizes, their size 8 is not the same as the size 8 at the next store. I don't have cold feet in winter. I crocheted slipper socks. Okay. I normally just wear socks. I've got this thing when I wear socks around the house. Okay, ready for overshare. When I wear socks around the house, one of them, I don't know why, always slides off, and I end up with like only the sock around my foot and my toes and my heels out. The other foot, it's normal. It can take a sock. But my left foot, no. It's like, no, I don't want a sock. Get off. It's weird. I don't know why. It's very annoying. Very annoying. So, yeah. And hi, Claire. Welcome to the chat. Oh, dear. It is one of those things, isn't it? We all have different bodies. I wear socks almost all the time. Only when it's really, really hot is when I don't. See, I don't wear socks all the time. I usually just wear slides. Well, I mean, like, in all fairness, Claire, they're normally commercial socks because I won't wear my hair knits around with no shoes on. So I mean, they're exactly the same, and I swap them from foot to foot. They're the same. I get home from work, socks and shoes come off. On go the slipper socks. My socks twist around when I wear them around the house. Yeah, me too, Natalie. Just on one foot though. Just on one foot. The other foot's fine. Just on my left foot. Your feet are minuscule. Don't pick on my feet, Abby. Just because you've got big feet, you hobbit. I wonder if one foot slightly, I mean, like usually you do have one foot that is slightly smaller than the other. So Abby picks on me. She's like a ladies 9 to 10 and I'm a ladies 7. Yeah, that would definitely be something weird. Totally weird. I would not like having chilblains because I mean I have never really lived anywhere proper cold. So, you know, like I visited Bendigo. I consider Bendigo proper cold in winter. But that's it. My socks twist if I wear them to bed. I wake up in the morning and my socks are off. So, yeah. I don't know what happens. Hey, 2 Arctic Wolves. You've made it to the chat. And if I'm wearing those no-show socks, my shoes eat them. Yes, I have that problem. If I wear the invisible socks, my shoes numb them up and I'm constantly pulling up. Yeah, the average foot size in Australia is 7 to 8. I have an average foot. It just seems small compared to the rest of me. Tony. Yeah, I've been trying to explain to Abby that her feet are not average, but she doesn't quite get it. But like in saying that, a lot of the girls at her school have got much bigger feet than what we had when we were younger too. So, and maybe it's a generational thing. Did somebody ask what chilblains were? I love you guys so much. So much. It's because binding our feet is out of fashion. Yeah. I joked about that in the store the other day when Abby was trying on shoes and she couldn't find her size. I'm like, well, I mean, I could fix this. We could just wrap your feet. And she's like, what? I'm like, foot binding. The guy in the store thought I was serious. It was so funny. Ouch. My fiance wants to move to Alaska. This shall be part of my not in my lifetime arguments. I love it. I am up to, sorry, Claire is asking, unrelated to feet and socks, how far are you on your queen? I'm currently working on row 102, which is so close to the end of chart 1, repeat 3, but not there yet. 110 is the last row on this chart. So I'm so close. I'm so close. She did not move away from the camera once. What? I did move away from the camera once. I went looking for something. Yeah, we're not allowed to leave the country at the moment. I mean, we can. It's hard. It's even harder getting back in. Oh, sorry, Freaky. Sorry, I didn't quite get it. Claire, I cannot wait to see it finished, but I'm row 102 out of over 300 rows, and how long has it taken me to do this much, honestly? And it's going to be slow over summer because it's so hot out there. It's so hot. But I'll try and get a photo and pop it into the fun zone. If you are new here and don't know what the Fiberific Fun Zone is, it's our Facebook group on our Facebook group on Facebook is what I was about to say, but our Facebook group where lots of people who are here for the live chats are they're members over there, and it's so we can continue the conversations. We can show photos. You guys can show photos of your work as well. The only real request is that you guys don't try and sell to the other members, but you can totally share your work, ask questions, and talk about anything that we've talked about in the live streams, pretty much. Hopefully you'll have it finished to use next winter. Wouldn't that be nice? I would like that. I would definitely like that. When did YouTube start posting the video duration at the bottom? I don't know. Spanish says, I started my baby blanket at the beginning of August. It took 4 months. That's a bit of time, especially for you. And we can all go and admire the photos of Kim's baby blanket that she made. I went and put a love heart on it already, Kim. There's a love heart. I need electrical water, I think. Oh, you see, started streaming. I don't have that. Hang on. Oh no, I clicked a button and it started a different video. Go away. I don't want to watch that. I want to watch my thing. Yeah, I bet I'm going to get another. Oh no, good. Yeah, I don't see. I just see live. Maybe because I'm got it on my phone. Has it always been there? Yeah. If I'm on a laptop, I can see it, but not on my phone. Seen a picture of Kim's nice fades with the grannies. Yes. Next to watching now. Okay. One. I've got to just double check I haven't screwed this up again. I'm sure John would mention it if I was doing it wrong again. Okay, we're getting close to the end of this row. That's exciting. Oh, that light went out. That one's still on. That's good. I didn't charge the other little light up enough. That's the one downside of battery operated lights, is that they can go out. Oh no, Spanish Chick's got to go and get the washing out of the machine. I've got to go and hang up Abby's dryer. Abby's uniform out of the dryer. I popped it through the dryer, even though it's so hot. I just figured it'd dry faster than outside in the humidity that we've got at the moment. All right. Well, my friends, it is time. It is midday here in Queensland, and we have some plans for this afternoon, and unfortunately none of them involve me getting to sit on my butt crocheting, which I would love, but I want to say thank you to all of you who've jumped into the live chat today. Tell her to walk her big feet to the dryer and get her own uniform. Yeah, all right. I hope you all have had a good time. If you came in late, you can always go back and rewatch from the start. And yeah, we'll catch you next week, and same time, 10 a.m. Brisbane time through to midday Brisbane time every Thursday. So thank you so much, and I will catch you all later. Bye.